Yo, what is up guys? It is Daniel back with another video, and today we're going to be doing my NBA hot takes or predictions for this upcoming season that starts in like 3 days. So let's get right on into it. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm doing this unscripted. I'm not looking at my notes. I've been taking notes throughout the past couple months, but I don't even have them because they're on my phone, and that's what I'm using to record. But hopefully I'll do my best to remember. Also, shout out to the Rockets. So this epic old logo. Bulls are obviously still my favorite team, and I think they'll do better than the Rockets, but just wanted to show some love to this hat that I got in New York. Fun fact. Okay, Defensive Player of the Year, Evan Mobley. Yeah, that's right. Second year in the league. I bet he can do it. Tim Duncan did it his first year. Now, no one's Tim Duncan. But Ed Mobley is basically Tim Duncan. So, y'all, I'm going rapid fire on these. Where's some hot takes? I think Heat will finish 6th. I feel like 5th. Heat are going to finish 5th. They're going to not finish the top 4. I know they somehow get in there every time, but this year they're not. Here's a hot take I feel good about. Pelicans will make it to the Western Conference Finals. I love the Pels, and their roster is looking jacked this season. Shout out to Zion, actually, hopefully playing. I got an update from ESPN that he tweaked his ankle, and I literally freaked out. I was like, what? I just want to see him play a game, okay? Please. It's been so long. But yeah, I think if they're healthy, Western Conference Finals, baby. I'm just going in random order to keep y'all on your toes. Who do I think will be a sleeper team to win it all? Nets. I don't know if they're really a sleeper, but I feel like everyone's discounting the Nets because Ben Simmons keeps airballing. But I still think the other guys can take them to a finals and maybe they win the ring. The Lakers are going to make the playoffs. I know they got Westbrook, but I just feel like I'm not going to bet against LeBron. I'm sorry. I'm just not. And I know the West is stacked, so someone's got to fall. But I just don't think... I think the Lakers are going to make the playoffs. They'll probably be one of the play-in teams, but they'll win that game. LeBron can make a clutch shot, and that's all you need, I think Rookie of the Year will be Keegan Murray. And because of that, I think that the Kings are going to finally make the playoffs to some degree. I don't know if that's just play-in or playoffs, but they haven't done that in longer than I think I saw the stat where the Seattle Supersonics have made the playoffs more recently than the Kings. And the Seattle Supersonics haven't been a team. It's kind of insane. You need to step your game up, and I think the Kings will this season. I don't know how I feel about the Nuggets. One of my hot takes was initially that they'd be a play-in team, but I feel like they could also be a first seed in the West, So, I don't know. I love the Nuggets. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say that they get both first place in the Western Conference regular season standings, that their coach, who I believe is Mike Malone, ? I think that he's going to get Coach of the Year as well. But I don't think Jokic is going to three-peat for the MVP. My MVP prediction for this season is Joel Embiid. I think the 76ers will be the first seed in the Eastern Conference. I think James Harden's going to pop off, Lord willing. Again, Rockets fan, so I support him still. I just think Embiid's going to really show up, as always, and hopefully not get injured. And then James Harden's going to pop off, not his Houston self, but close to it. And they'll get the first seed. That being said, I think they will fall to the Bucks wherever they play them. I think the Bucks are ultimately going to be your champions. Last year they lost to the Celtics in Game 7 without Chris Middleton. The fact that the Boston Celtics had to go to Game 7 and they were missing their second best player, bro, Giannis is Giannis, and the team around him is stacked. The Bucks are gonna win it all. Stop talking about this Warriors stuff. Do you really think the Warriors are gonna beat the Bucks? I'm sorry, Drew Holiday is about the best defender in the league, and he can clamp Steph Curry as much as anyone can clamp Steph Curry, and everyone else is just gonna pop up. I'm sorry, I don't see how everyone's still hopping on the Warriors bandwagon. Here's a hot take: Warriors will be a play-in team. They're not. Yeah, they're not gonna be top 6. I'm sorry, they're just not that good. You heard it here first, folks. Oh, here's a hot take. I feel like everyone's jumping on the T-Wolves bandwagon. T-Wolves won't make top 4. That's what I'll say. I feel like that's fair. Because, everyone's like, oh, they're going to be first or second. No, they're not. Anthony Edwards is going to be a beast, but I don't think he's a savage, just in his mentality and the way he interacts with the refs and other players. And he can back it up. But he's not oh, we'll go, Let's not get too crazy. The Timberwolves will not make the top 4 in the Western Conference. This is a hot take, but maybe it's just because I'm mad at a prediction I made last year. Maybe I think the Pacers might have the worst record in the NBA. I feel like the Spurs should be like the worst team. Oh, maybe the Jazz. Jazz are pretty awful, and I am okay with that if you've watched my other videos. But I just have this gut. Hot take. I feel like the Pacers are going to have the worst record. But I'm going to say that the Houston Rockets are somehow going to get the first pick anyways and get Victor Wembanyama, and we're going to pop off in future years, like maybe even the year right after that. I think Houston's going to have like 10% odds. I don't even know if that's one of the options, but I think that's what we'll get, and then we'll still get him. Or maybe 6%. I'm pretty positive 6% is one. Anyways, Rockets are going to get him somehow. You know, it's just going to work out perfectly for me. Okay, let's talk about my favorite team, the Bulls. Lonzo keeps getting injured. Like, bro, I cheer for 3 teams: Bulls, Rockets, and Pelicans. The Rockets have no hope, and the Pelicans and Bulls keep having injury issues. I'm like, oh my gosh. DeMar DeRozan had one of the best seasons last year. You know what? I always was going to go the opposite direction, but I got to be positive about my Bulls. I got to have hope. I got to believe in them. Bulls are going to be a top 3 seed in the Eastern Conference. Let's see. 76ers, Bucks, Bulls. I think Hawks are going to be higher than the Celtics. I feel like that's a hot take. I know they made a trade, so they're better now, but the Celtics they went to the finals last year, right? Well, I think the Hawks are going to do better. So, yeah. Do I have any reason to believe that? I just feel it, you know. Also, if y'all like this setup, please let me know. I might do it again for other videos because I might as well. And it's pretty cool, you know. We got Matt, tree trunk. Also, I definitely just did this with a microphone. That is not professional, but since when have I been? Okay. I want something spicy. Oh, Grizzlies are a play-in team. They're not gonna be that good. I'm sorry. They're just not. I feel like I'm saying a lot of teams are gonna be playing. I've said Lakers, Kings, Grizzlies are gonna be playing, and Warriors are gonna be playing. Those are the 4 playing teams. I'm telling you right now, those are the 4 because I said it. So now I'm stuck in that. Great. I mentioned this earlier, but Embiid is my MVP pick. Mainly just because I feel like this year it should be Luka or Embiid. Jokic has already gotten twice. Giannis has gotten twice. They probably will deserve it and probably not get it. That's just realistic. But Embiid's going to have, you know, I think he's going to have the first seed. And I just feel like people are going to get tired of giving it to Jokic. And so they're going to give it to Embiid. And Luka, I know he's amazing. I'm not denying that. But they lost Jalen Brunson. Christian Wood literally just set screens for him, which can be effective. But so far, from what I've heard has happened in the preseason, it hasn't really been that great. So I feel like we should go Embiid. I don't even know if it's fair to say Jokic and Giannis will have better seasons. They'll have MVP level seasons. But I still think Embiid's going to win it all in terms of MVP. He's in second, like 4 years or something. So just give it to him. Just give it to the guy. What else can he do? Like, straight up, if he weren't injured for, like, 18 games a season, he probably would have got it by now, you know? As I always do, 6th man of the year has got to go to Derrick Rose because that's my only hope that he makes it to the Hall of Fame. Oh, but that's a great tie-in. Most improved player is RJ Barrett. I know they don't usually like giving them to the same team, but I think that's going to happen. I think RJ Barrett, you know, he's been kind of, you know, hidden because New York stunk last year, but I think people are going to recognize, like, especially with Jalen Brunson on the team, it's just going to open up more options. People are going to see just how much RJ Barrett has an impact on the Knicks. So yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Let me know what predictions you agree with, which ones you think are absurd, which ones you disagree with but you think are really spicy and you appreciate. And yeah, let's enjoy this NBA season. Let's pray that the players don't get injured, they stay safe, and I want to glorify God through it all. And yeah, hopefully my predictions are correct, but we'll see. Anyways, I love y'all, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys.